Well, you have seen my background. My presence coincided with growth and the prosperity of the company which I worked for. Right now, I'm heading to Daikin. I started my career in air conditioning a couple of years back, but I think I have learned few fundamentals. So when I see, and I fully endorse what my colleagues on the dais who were talking, Mr. Srinivas, and also Mr. Mapatra. The persistence. I have known Mr. Sood for almost now over 25 years nearly, but I think persistence or conviction, what I saw in this man, is absolutely. I have seen him from his LNT days, and since I believe in learning, I believe in continuous learning, relearning and unlearning. So whenever I meet him, he is very passionate about it. And last few years of my association, I have seen him that, last time also when I met him, I asked him, I said, what is that which drives you? And I think for the students who are there, must know, must learn the very basics which I am going to share with you today. So I asked him that, at this age, what is that which is driving you? What is your purpose? What is your vision? What is your mission? And I think from there, I derived few pointers which I am going to talk. But before I do that, I think I would like to congratulate him for his momentous journey of L&T, and then now for the last 25 years memorable. This is a milestone you have achieved, and I have seen you that you have given very high motivation, inspiration to many youngsters like me. Compared to you, I am still young, though I am 66 years old. But yes, I think this passion is what has driven me also. And when you talk to me that what is that I should talk, so you say that I have seen you for last so many years and how you have been driving the company. So I think those things I am going to share. I totally agree that the culture. I also eat for breakfast probably. So I think the strategy, even if it is second class, I think the execution should be first class, and that is what I have seen. And I don't think that there is any corporate which works better to have the Tatas where I work for. You don't have a choice when you can compromise on your value system or ethics. I think we have to be proactive on all this. I was just noting down a few of the points, and I think this aligns with my philosophy of agility, flexibility, moving one step ahead of competition, and you must have a purpose of whatever you do. And if you are not adaptive, I think you will be behind. So this is what my learning has been for today. As I said that my presence has coincided with the growth and prosperity of the company, because I don't go to these kind of sessions to teach. I am not a vice chancellor like madam, but I think wherever I go, wherever I go, I look for the new learning. So thank you very much for your teaching today also. So I'm not going to talk about career where my foundings, I was one of the founding members. My employee code was number 6. When Carrier Aircon came to India, it is a United Technologies company. I was there for 14 years, and then I joined Tata's. I was one of the directors of a joint venture company in Tata's. And in 2010, I joined a Japanese company. So I have dealt with Koreans, I have dealt with Chinese, I have dealt with the Japanese, and I have dealt with Indian conglomerate. So what common I have found is in all the companies, whether when I interacted with people like Mr. Tata or Mr. Serene, who was ITC chairman and then Carrier chairman, or Mr. Sood, a few things I found. One, of course, was conviction, and the other two were the courage and the capacity. At this stage also, when we are moving, from South Delhi to catch me And I also travel 12 to 15 days in a month. And many a times when he used to call, I used to feel embarrassed that how do I respond back? Because my job today assignment is not only in India but also taking care of many operations overseas, and I have a Gemba approach. So I think I see the story of ambition, great belief, and courage to dream big when the odds were stacked against me or my organization. The courage comes from my team's collective efforts, and this is what in all the three companies, particularly in Daikin, when I joined Daikin, he said that I want you to talk from challenger to champion. How did you convert? I told him no, I did not. Daikin always had a process to be the leaders. Daikin is a $32 billion company operating in 150 countries, and they had processes to be the leaders. They had products innovation, they had R&D across the globe. When they came to India, they came as a challenger brand because their position was number 7 in the country. So he said, how did you change that? I would like you to share with the students. So I hope that it served the purpose. And capacity comes from Japan, which was heritage, which we had already made a big factory here, big R&D center. The 3 C's laid the foundation, but as we grew, we needed a philosophy to keep us not just in the race, but ahead of it. The philosophy is anticipate the demand. In 2010,